They said, come on in, it's free, there's time, and so I went and tried it out. And at first it was difficult, actually. I'm not a natural dancer, so I struggled a little bit and crossed my mind even to quit, but I stuck to it and I started to get better and better, and I worked at it harder. And the thing that I liked about it was the people. The people were great, and so I made a lot of friends that way, and I still think of them as friends. I'm basically only mainly meet them for square dancing, but it's really nice to see them every week, and it's the one thing I look forward to every week.
One of the groups that I did go to went to square dancing just as a new thing to try, right? And as soon as I came, I met the caller and met some of the people that were here, and I thought, okay, this is where I belong. And it's so much fun because you can goof up as much as you want. Nobody really cares. It's just a fun time.
Well, I'm unusual. I took it up late in life, and I just charged at it very aggressively and moved quickly up through old time and basic and mainstream and plus, all within about 2 years. Because I was seeking that, and I enjoyed the challenge of learning.
Back in my day, it was just, boy, Carol sure is restless. Now we know that I had ADHD, and so focusing for me is really a challenge. So this square dancing has been really, really good for me at this stage of my life, because when there's teaching happening, it forces me to focus on what's being said and to focus when I'm dancing and not let my mind go wandering. So in that way, for anybody who has kind of those sort of problems of being focused, square dancing is really, really beneficial to help with that.
You get to touch people. It's not, it's just very proper, of course, but it's just nice to touch. It's nice to have interactions, and I think it's the kind of dancing that suits me, because I'm not, like I said, very talented as a dancer, but it's great if you really study hard and learn the moves. Basically, the caller tells you what to do, and you just have to execute, and it gets easier and easier as you go along, and it's more and more fun. There was sometimes when I felt I was disappointing people, a square would maybe break down and I blame myself, and I put a lot of pressure on myself, but as time went on, that happened less and less, and so once you get a certain basic skill level, it's pretty comfortable. Yeah, very, very welcoming for singles, and there's peripheral social activities too. That you go for a drink afterwards, or when you go to another city for a square dancing day, then you all go to dinner together, and so it's fun. You get to know people.